Hello, and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Midlife Magic. I am Becky. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm technically 45, but my husband said that I should say I'm in my mid-40s so that once I have a birthday, my video will still be accurate. But anywho, so I am a wife and mother of two boys. They are ages 12 and 14, so they just started middle school and high school this year. It's going pretty well. I'm very excited about that. And it was very nerve-wracking as we transitioned into those new schools. I work full-time outside of my house in a professional environment. And I have two cats and a bunch of stray cats. So if there's ever cats outside my window, those are the strays that we feed. I know that you're not supposed to feed strays, but then somebody else has to feed them. And this way it saves the birds, hopefully. That's for my mom. She loves the birds. Anywho, okay, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so this is my new YouTube channel. I like to, in my free time, do creative pursuits. I like to scrapbook and take photography, take photos. I like to draw and paint and art journal. I'm working on getting into nature journaling this year and urban sketching. I really enjoy doing that on whenever we're traveling. I also really believe that cooking is a creative pursuit. I love to cook. I also believe cooking is a creative pursuit. I love to cook, make beautiful things, baking, just experimenting with ingredients. I like to get my kids into the kitchen a lot. I used to call them my little chefs when they were little, but now they're not so little. So now it's just about making sure that they have the skills to go off into their life and be able to feed themselves healthy foods. That would be good. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Why am I doing this channel? Well, the whole purpose is to have purpose. 2025, I'm a big planner. And when I was trying to plan 2025, I was struggling. I didn't really feel like I could summarize 2024 even. I was trying to recap, mentioned that I'm a scrapbooker. I couldn't really come up with what I would even scrapbook or summarize the year of, because it was kind of just a floating year and I hadn't sat down and taken the time to really assess what was going on. And so when I was trying to do that and trying to plan 2025, I realized that I was kind of in this in between. I've always been very driven and very motivated and goal oriented, and I've got to work on my career and my family and get these things, and now I'm in the place where all of that stuff is kind of there, and so I'm just here. And that it's very odd for me to not know what's next. And then with my kids, they're now it's amazing magical part of their lives of deciding what they're into and figuring it out and discovering new people and pursuing their own passions, and it's really neat to see, but it also doesn't involve me very much, and that's hard. I know I was a fantastic boy mom, but I'm not exactly sure how to be a teen mom, and it's hard that I don't get to be a very big part of their lives. I'm really just like transporting them, and that's really great. I really do enjoy being able to give them those opportunities and get them there and do those things, but to then just drop them off and walk away is strange and sad. And so I'm trying to figure that out. And so 2025, I'm also getting older. I'm not feeling really comfortable in my own body anymore. I'm not feeling as beautiful. I'm feeling like I'm looking old. I'm feeling old, and I don't like that. And so I really want to tackle those things. How am I going to lose weight and feel comfortable in my own body again? How am I going to mentally work through this midlife. Um, how am I going to, what am I going to do to find my purpose? Um, it's 2025 is that year where I'm really going to focus um, on those things, on getting through this to the next step. And I know midlife isn't 1 year, but I'm committing to 1 year on this channel as an accountability partner. I don't have that much in my own life, somebody who is going to be there for me. And it's not that I don't have an amazing family or amazing friends, it's just that they're going through their things too that are not this. And so I don't want them to have to be there always for me as I'm struggling through this. My husband is incredibly supportive and he listens to me, and I talk way too much. And he listens and he is there and wants to help or just listen and give me a hug, and that's fantastic. Um, but he is not a woman in her mid 40s. He isn't a mother in her mid 40s. He doesn't understand, and he never will. And my friends, they are mothers in their mid 40s, but they're in a different phase in their journey. Maybe their kids are a little bit younger and so they haven't gotten to this phase, or their kids are older. I have several friends whose kids are already in college, and so we didn't talk about it when their kids were teenagers. Maybe because they were in that same place that I am in now, where they knew I couldn't really understand what they were doing because my kids were still little and very much a part of me. And so, yeah, I just it is kind of this channel's going to be that partner for me, that I'm going to commit to it and come here a couple times a week, talk about what I'm going through and the struggles that I'm having. And celebrate the joys and the wins and the magical moments that are going on in my life, because they are there. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do here. I tried to find somebody that was like this on YouTube, and I couldn't. Everybody else seemed to have all their stuff together. They had all their ducks in a row. They had all their answers. They already lost all the weight, or they knew what they were doing to lose the weight. Or their skincare. They have the perfect skincare regimen and it works perfectly for them, but it doesn't work for me, or it's 27 steps long. Or I'm also getting to the point where I don't trust people because everybody's sponsored or monetized or added. And so I don't know if that skin cream's the best skin cream, or is it the skin cream because that's the one that they're supporting. And so it's just, there's not that honesty, I don't think, that in the channels that I could find, for people that are going through what I'm going through. I just couldn't find it. And I'm sure it's out there. I know that I have no idea how many YouTubers there are, but so that's what we're gonna do here, is kind of be that I couldn't find, and I'll just be it for myself, and hopefully some people find it and we can have a chat and go through this together. But ultimately, this is to document my journey this year and to have people come along the way if they want to. And if nobody finds it and it's me and 3 people, then it's me and 3 people, and that's great too. Maybe it continues after a year. Maybe I go into 2026 and whatever that year brings, and continue this journey. But right now I'm committing to 2025 and the discovering who I am right now and what my new goals might be and how to navigate as we go through this. So I really feel like the channel's probably going to have a lot of videos on self-discovery, finding those goals and finding out who I am in this journey, finding out how I'm going to be a mother with my kids, and how my relationship with my husband's changing as it becomes less focused. Our relationship becomes less focused on the boys, and we get to refocus on each other and support each other in our diverging paths. He has his own passions, I have my own passions, and then maybe re-engaging with each other on the things that we do share. One of the things we love doing is camping and backpacking. And 2024, we didn't do any of that. We didn't go on a single hike alone. We did it only with scouts, where the boys are in scouts. And so everything we did outside was with scouts. We didn't do anything as a family. So I'd really like to see that this year. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna do, is a lot of self-discovery. What do we want to do? Where are we going in life? We're also gonna do definitely some health, some physical health, figuring out how to get my body to feel comfortable again. I've lost my flexibility. I have like zero energy. My willpower is in the bottom of the barrel. So how are we going to get my physical self back, but also my mental state? I've had a lot of anxiety the last year or so. 2024 was definitely a lot of anxiety. And so how are we going to work through that and kind of let that go and move forward with grace? And then we'll probably do a lot of skincare, like the wrinkles are coming in and I do not like that. So how can I know I'm going to age and I know I'm going to get older and it's going to happen and that's okay, but how can I do it gracefully, as they say? How can I, hold it off a little bit longer and not look older than I am? I'd like to look younger than I am. And then there's probably going to be some self-care in there. What do I do to make myself feel good? Probably some little rituals. I love to read. We'll probably talk about books that I'm reading. My creative pursuits, that's definitely something I do to take care of myself. So I'll probably share that, just what's going on in my daily life. And then the last but not least would probably just be, my relationship with my boys and my husband and my family and all of those things. So that's pretty much what it's going to be, I think. It's going to be an honest journey. I'm not going to it's going to be an honest journey. I'm not like the super cleanest person. I did clean this section of my house just to make sure that that's not distracting. My husband was teasing me. He was asking if I had filmed this video already, and I said no, I was going to take a shower beforehand. So yeah, I did take a shower, but I've never really worn makeup, so maybe I should. Maybe that's something for not feeling and looking so old. I should start getting into makeup, but who knows? We'll see what this journey is going to be. This is my year of less. I participate in One Little Word with Ali Edwards, and so this is my year of yet less, and we'll discover what less means. Less body mass, less wrinkles, less negative self-talk, maybe, less anxiety, less activity, more purpose, more presence. So along with less comes more. What do I want more of? I need more mental clarity, more space, more relaxation, more connection. So we'll see. Anyway, I welcome you to come along on this journey with me. Hopefully something in it sparks something with you. Share your experience. Maybe you're at the beginning of midlife like I am, and struggling or not. Maybe you're doing amazing, and share some tips and advice. Maybe you're already through it and you have some sage words of wisdom to help get through. So anyway, I'd love to engage and share and have this as a beautiful journey together. I'll see you in a couple days.